Would you look at that? Some bitch. What is happening, guys? It is Christmas Day. And I'm here. So, yeah. So we're going to talk about this police Dodge Charger some more. It's 2013, 115,000 miles, 3.6 liter in it. So now we're going to get down to the little bit of the nitty gritty here. I got it kind of tore apart. I mean, the fender's still got to come off. That's 15, 20 minutes. The hood's 5 minutes. A little bit to do in the core support here. The siren and the support for the siren and all that's going to come off it. This core support I'm going to straighten out. A little bit of damage on this frame rail here. Not so bad. Alright, I could probably just heat that up. Peel all that back around. Again, this car is just going to be a driver. I'm not doing this in it's not going to be an insurance quality repair. It's not a restoration. This is going to be like one of them ultimate hack and packers, okay? We're going to fix what shouldn't be fixed. We're going to do things that probably shouldn't be done. But I'm going to drive the car. Yeah, I'm eventually going to sell it. But whoever buys it, I'm going to tell them, what's up with it, what happened with it. I'll even show them the videos. I got nothing to hide. But this is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about damage assessment. All right? Obviously, the bags are out on this car. Driver's side airbags out, passenger side airbags out, knee bags out down there. All right, and a lot of people don't realize what's involved with these airbag systems on these newer cars. You have a module, you have sensors, you have the actual airbag modules themselves, all right, and the control module. But a lot of times is what happens is when the airbags go off in these newer cars, seatbelt, I can't even pull on it. Is what happens is those seatbelts tension up, okay? Whoever was driving this car at point of impact was not wearing their seatbelt. You could actually tell by looking at the windshield, all right? Somebody either their hand went up there and welded or their head or whatever the case is, I have no clue. All right, but both of these seatbelts are tight. You can't even pull on them, all right? And that's another thing people don't think about. Well, let's put the airbag in, let's put the sensor in it, we're good. No, you're not good. All right, you got to do the seatbelts too. Those seatbelts are 250 something bucks a piece. So you got 500 in seatbelts. The steering wheel airbag I think was 600. Dash airbag. You know what? I'm gonna do one up on you guys. Come on, let's go into my office. I'm gonna show you what happens behind the scenes with this stuff. I've actually been on the computer puttering this morning, just out of curiosity to see what is really. What this car should really cost to fix it. And people look at it, well, it shouldn't be totaled. No, it shouldn't be. All right, well, right here in this little program, you see that ACV number right there? ACV in this car, I'm guessing, was about $10,000 to $12,000. All right, ACV is 129%, which means this car needs 29% more value of work done to it than the value of the car. So basically, the car is totaled, all right? You hit 70%, 75%, the car is totaled. So we're beyond totaled and going. Total repairs for the car right there so far should be about $13,848.88. All right, I just went into my program here, and it's Ultramate, and I just started throwing some parts at it. All right, got a front bumper reinforcement bar, impact absorber, and just down, grills, bumper shields, the seat belts. We'll scroll over. $252 a piece for those seat belts. All right, so let's get into the airbags, because that's what I started with. All right, your driver's side airbag for this car. Let's see here. Where'd my freaking thing go? All right, there we go. $852. That's the driver front airbag. All right. The instrument panel assembly is what you have to change on this car. $2,200. Okay? You got to change the whole dash in the car. You got an impact sensor. It's $124. You have the airbag clock spring, which is right behind the airbag and the steering wheel. That is $630. Then you got your knee airbag. It's $334. Where are we here? Airbag occupant restraint module. All right, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not good, but $272 for that. So far we're 4,000 plus just for airbag stuff. All right, hood panel. If you buy a new hood for this car, aluminum hood, it's $1,080. All right, I mean, we could just go on and on and on and on. The windshield, $510. All right, that's a dealer windshield. Left fender, $299, dealer fender. And these are the going rates. This is a live program, okay? This program is totally live, so it gives you real time and all the pricing, which is pretty sweet. And you can just click wherever. Like we can go over here to front lamps. We'll click on front lamps. All right, it brings you up a drawing of every little part in that headlight or associated with that headlight. All right, we'll go with a wheel. All right, hit the wheel, and it gives you the different options for the wheels on that particular model of this Dodge Charger. All right, you got a steely, you got a wheel cover. All right, but this car here, it's a police package, and for some reason I couldn't do. I put the VIN in for the car, and it'll give you what they call a VIN assist or a VIN identification on it. And it gives you the car, like all the info. But for some reason, this police car wouldn't do it, so I had to manually enter everything. So that's where we're at. Rear body, all right? Just rear body for the heck of it. You know, they're showing you tail lights, but you can go up here. You can go to license plate lamp. I mean, they give you so much stuff. Oh, I hit rear lamps, not rear body. All right, there we go. Rear body. Trunk floor, rear frame rails. All right. I mean, this is what this program does, but this is also, you know, $150. Maybe it's a little bit more a month. All right, so what am I going to do with this car? Again, I said this thing's going to be a driver. All right, I'm going to drive it. I'm not doing shit with the airbags. I'm really not. Should I have even said that? Can I even swear on the YouTube anymore? I don't even know. All right, but I'm not doing anything with them. I'm going to buy a driver's side airbag used because in New York State, you can't even buy used airbags. So I actually have to buy a bag for this car and from out of state, Florida, wherever, whoever can legally sell airbags. I'm going to buy an airbag. This is stuff in the hole here. Okay, just so there's something there. I'm not hooking the wires up. All right, I may have to hook one of them up for the horn. I just got to figure out which one. But see, they cut this clock spring for this. All right. So I don't know. It might even get a push button horn, but I believe that right there, that's for the horn. So if I hook just that one up, I think we'll be all right. Passenger side, I'm cutting the bag out of it. I'm going to flop the two panels back together in a dash. And I'm going to drive it. I'm going to put seat belts in it, and I'm going to drive it. Yeah, I'm not going to put this kind of money into this car. This is my budget. You guys are going to think I'm freaking nuts. My budget is $1,500. So far, we're into the car for about $820. That's with towing, getting it here, the auction fees, the whole nine. I can get a fender for $100, bumper for about $125. This light, all the brackets are broke, but they're still here, most of them. All right, so guess what we're gonna do? We're gluing this headlight back together. There should be another chunk of it. I don't know what I did with it. All right, one of the main. Yeah, it's scuffed. All right, I could buff that out. I don't care. Well, glue that back on. A little bit of the back of it's busted out. Who cares? Who really cares? As long as the light works, who cares? It's a 13 Charger. That's my budget, $1,500. It's going to cost me roughly $250 to throw a windshield in it. This hood, I puttered with the hood a little bit. I'll put it down here. I kind of tweaked and bent it. It's not so bad. All right, this thing was buckled up pretty good, but you could still see a little crown in it. But until I get a fender and a bumper cover, I mean, I'm not going to really do a whole ton with this hood. Yeah, I could get a hood, one with minor damage for about $250. But I'm going to fix it. Yeah, it's aluminum. It's a pain in the butt. I mean, freaking just crap, man. All right. This is going to be the worst of it right here. I started beating this out a little bit, and it just ripped. This stuff is just so hard to work with. But that's where we're at. This core support, I'm not putting one in. I'm going to straighten it out. All right, the bumper reinforcement here. You know what? I might just build this bastard. That's what I do. I work with steel. Or I can buy one for $80. I mean, or I could put this thing in the brake, believe it or not. I could put it over there in that brake and freaking probably straighten it out enough to use it. I mean, I really don't care. All right. The grill, this is what we're going to do with the grill. All the honeycomb pieces are all pretty good. All right, except for a little bit of crackage right there. Guess what? I'm going to take this grill out, this busted ass grill. I'm going to freaking glue it right to the inside of that bumper cover. This is going to be a hack and pack special, but again, it's going to be a driver. You know, you got these filler pieces. These are still good. All right. This panel that goes in the top, this is broke. Who cares? Push bar. Twist it up. Guess what? I'm going to cut these pieces off it right here where it's welded on, because this is a steel push bar. And I'm going to make this piece, this center piece. The sides are good. The mounting brackets are good. But this piece here, where it's kinked, I'll zip it out of there with a plasma cutter, put a brand new piece in there, put that. That's a $250 push bumper, at least. I'm going to fix it. That's what we do here. If this was a customer's car, there'd be no way I'd be doing any of this. But guess what? It's my car, and I could do what I want and how I want. What are we going to do with paint? I'm not leaving it black and white. I'm going to probably just shoot the whole car black with just some cheap enamel. All right, this is like a budget build here. A couple reflectors I got to get for it. No biggie. These antenna holes in the trunk, you know what? I'll probably just find a couple antennas, screw right back in those holes, and fill them right in. Easy. Same thing with the roof. There is a hole in the roof. I'll probably patch that, but I'll find a little antenna to screw in there. All right, they're just, I think, a VHF or UHF radio antenna. So that's what we're going to do with this car. So stay tuned. And you guys have a Merry Christmas. Thank you for watching. And we've got a lot of broken stuff here. That lower grill, see where the push bar goes through it, those little slots? That's still good enough-ish. Using it. All right. Y'all have a goody-goody. Merry Christmas. Out.